As the battle for Bakhmut grinds on in the east of Ukraine, hope for Kyiv that its pilots may soon start training on F-16 warplanes. Dramatic drone footage shows Russian shelling of Bakhmut. It was released on a social media channel purporting to belong to Ukrainian special forces as Kyiv's fighters try to defend and counterattack around the city, 90% of which is in Russian hands. The head of the Wagner mercenary group has ruled out capturing the city anytime soon. Meanwhile, Friday brought good news for Ukraine. The United States will support the supply of advanced fighter jets, including the US-made F-16s, and will support the training of Ukrainian pilots. Denmark will help with the training, but it will take time. In Denmark, Ukrainian Parliament Speaker Ruslan Stefanchuk was told that there are still hurdles we need to clear. Even if it doesn't arrive until the autumn, the international coalition of fighter jets represents Western determination and could help consolidate any Ukrainian progress. A whirlwind week of diplomacy taking in Italy, France, Germany and the UK before jetting from the Arab summit to the G7 in Japan. Volodymyr Zelensky has gone on a diplomatic offensive to shore up support for the defence of his country.
Zelensky wouldn't be invited to all these places and all these if they did not think Ukraine was going to come out of the war in good shape. That it simply wouldn't be happening. No one would want to be around a leader they think is going to be defeated in a country that's going to collapse.
Russian President Vladimir Putin, meanwhile, was at home facing unprecedented international isolation and with an arrest warrant from the International Criminal Court clouding his prospects for travel even to allied countries. All that was left for him to do was to accuse the West of wanting to divide Russians.
The countdown to Sunday's polls in Greece has begun, with political leaders delivering their final speeches in an attempt to win over undecided voters. The current leader insisted only a stable and independent government can lead Greece into the future.
Η χώρα έχει σήμερα όσο ποτέ ανάγκη από σιγουριά και προοπτική. Και αυτός είναι ο λόγος που φουντώνει μέρα με τη μέρα και διευρύνεται το ενωτικό ρεύμα που έφερε μπροστά την Ελλάδα πριν από 4 χρόνια.
The leader of the opposition called on people to oust the government and mandate a progressive administration of cooperation. He also said that his administration had been honest and fair.
Εμείς δεν διαχειριστήκαμε τα χρήματα του ελληνικού λαού για να φτιάξουμε περιουσίες, αλλά διαχειριστήκαμε με ευθύνη και με εντιμότητα το τελευταίο ευρώ του Έλληνα πολίτη. Φανταστείτε.
Thousands of students and teachers demonstrated in Hungary's capital on Friday, a calm protest but with some tense moments with the police when some of the demonstrators marched to the headquarters of the Hungarian ruling Fidesz party. Protesters were demanding better pay and working conditions for educators and to call for the repeal of a bill that would revoke teachers' status as public employees. Hungary's growing student movement has been staging a series of similar protests for several months. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán's government blames the lack of pay rises for teachers on the freezing of European funds for violations of the rule of law. The police kept the protesters back until late into the evening, but the protest remained peaceful. Among the most prominent stars to walk the red carpet on the 4th day of the Cannes Film Festival was the Australian star Cate Blanchett, presenting The New Boy. Oscar-nominated Tunisian writer-director Kawitha Ben-Hania made her debut in the main competition with the Arabic-language documentary Four Daughters, about a Tunisian mother whose 2 eldest daughters disappear. The controversial note was struck by British filmmaker Jonathan Glazer with his 4th film, The Zone of Interest.